Hi, I'm Beaver Buddy. Get ready for a magical children's story with a heartwarming moral at the end about the power of small kindnesses. What if a tiny gift could change a whole kingdom? In a valley of giant sunflowers lived Pip, a mouse with the biggest heart in the smallest body. Every day, Pip carried crumbs to share with his friends, always humming a tune that made flowers sway, and bees danced joyfully in the breeze. Pip's best friend was Tumble, a shy caterpillar who sparkled faintly at night, glowing softly like a tiny lantern in the dark woods. One afternoon, Pip found a cracked acorn cup by the stream. He polished it until it shone and thought, this could be something special for Tumble. That evening, as stars winked awake, Pip placed the gleaming acorn cup beside Tumble's leaf, hoping his friend would feel cherished and brave. But Tumble vanished overnight. Pip woke to find only a trail of silver sparkle leading deep into the mysterious whispering woods. Determined, Pip followed the glittering trail, his little paws padding silently over moss, through ferns that whispered secrets to the wind. Deeper in the woods, the trees leaned close together, forming arches of emerald leaves that shimmered as if hiding ancient magic. Suddenly, the ground trembled gently, and from between two trees emerged a peculiar creature, a fox with wings as soft as clouds. The winged fox introduced herself as Luma, guardian of lost things. Her golden eyes glowed kindly as she listened to Pip's worried tale. "I saw your friend," said Luma, "but something strange is afoot. The forest's heart has dimmed, and Tumble may hold the key to its light." Together, Pip and Luma journeyed on, past streams that sang and stones shaped like stars, where fireflies lit their way like fairy lamps. The silver trail grew brighter, leading them to a clearing where an enormous ancient oak stood silent, its leaves dull and drooping. High in the oak's branches was Tumble, glowing brighter than ever, wrapped in threads of silver light, cocooned in shimmering silk. Pip's eyes widened. "He's becoming a butterfly," Luma whispered. "But something's wrong. The oak's magic is draining his glow." Pip felt a sudden idea flutter in his mind. He took the polished acorn cup and filled it with morning dew from a nearby flower. Climbing carefully, Pip reached Tumble and poured the sparkling dew over the silver threads. A soft hum filled the air, and the oak shivered. The oak's leaves began to glimmer green again, and Tumble's cocoon pulsed with gentle light. The forest seemed to breathe once more. Then came the twist. Tumble wasn't just a butterfly. As the cocoon opened, out stepped a tiny winged guardian, heir to the forest's magic. Tumble, now radiant with rainbow wings, spoke softly. "Pip, your gift saved me and the forest. I was meant to protect this place." With a wave of his delicate wings, Tumble restored the oak's strength and filled the clearing with blossoms of every color imaginable. Pip blinked in awe as petals danced like confetti. Luma smiled and said, "Your kindness sparked the magic that was almost lost." Together, they watched as Tumble soared, weaving patterns of light that painted hope across the sky for all the woodland creatures. The once fading oak stood tall and proud, its branches outstretched like welcoming arms, sheltering birds, squirrels, and bees again. Word of Pip's courage spread through the valley, and animals came to see the mouse who'd saved the heart of the whispering woods. Even the sun seemed to shine brighter, casting golden rays that made the forest floor sparkle like a sea of tiny diamonds. Pip didn't seek praise. He only felt glad that his small gift had meant so much. His heart swelled with joy as he watched Tumble fly. The winged fox, Luma, gave Pip a final nod of thanks before leaping skyward, disappearing into a cloud that glowed like spun gold. Tumble visited often, bringing Pip seeds of magical flowers that bloomed in colors no one had ever seen before in the valley. Moral: even the smallest act of kindness can awaken magic and bring light to the darkest of places. See you soon with more magical adventures, wonderful places, and heartwarming tales with Beaver Buddy.